Okay, so we're opening up this file and doing a save as 11 tables. And we're going to be in an advanced workspace. So let's change that. Or check it. Yeah, advanced. And a display performance of high quality if you don't have it. And the first thing we're going to do is take the type tool and click in the text frame, starting with our daily drop-in activities. And do a select all. And do a table. Convert text to table. And in that dialog box, I'm going to indicate how the selected text is currently separated. Because hidden characters is selected, you can see the columns of information are separated by tabs, and that the rows are separated by paragraph returns. From the column separator menu, we're going to choose tab. And from the row separator menu, we're going to choose paragraph. So confirm the table is set to no table style, which it is, and then click OK. It's a miracle. So you would have to save your file. So you'd have to set it up so you have, the paragraph returns in the tab, so this would work, but it is kind of cool if you're building a table. So
I'm sorry, I was just able to come in. How many steps in are we?
We're close to the beginning. We opened up the document and did a save as, called it tables, 11 tables. And then we, well, I'll give you a second to do that. Do you have it open?
No, I'm opening everything now. I have technical difficulties.
Okay. So did I. I'll edit this part out later.
I mean, I can just write this down because everything's going slow on my end.
Do you want me to move forward?
Yeah, because this is going to take a minute. I'll just write it down as you talk.
Well, how long do you think it would be?
No idea, to be honest with you. Nothing is agreeing with me right now.
Okay.
Why don't you take your phone and like set it up in a way or just hold it in video, record it, so like whenever you do get caught up, you can just go back and just rewatch that quickly.
Yeah, may as well.
Well, there's an idea. I am recording this anyhow, Tyreek, so it's going to go up on the assignments.
Okay.
Well, the cool thing we did was convert the table, text to table, and then we saved our file. Okay, so we're supposed to click into the first row of the table. Starts with daily. And choose a table insert row. And we want 1 and below. And then click in the first new cell and type activity. And second one, day. Third one, time. And the last one is fee. Okay, using the type tool, click in the first cell of the second row and then drag to the right. So we're just gonna do one of those. And choose type paragraph styles. And click table column heads in the paragraph styles panel. And click in the cell containing the word fee to activate that cell. Then we're going to do a table insert column. And we want that 1 and to the right. Should be sticking out past into the paste up area. Save your file. Take the type tool and put the pointer over the left edge of the last row of the table until it highlights a arrow. And click to select the row, and then do a table delete row. I don't know if you heard that, but Forrest has joined us.
So cute.
She does this all the time now. It's getting to be like routine. Okay. So we deleted that. Save our file. And it says on the last row, starting with growing, use the type tool to move the pointer over the left edge. And click to select that row. And click and hold the selected row, and then drag the growing edible flowers row up and drop it just under the tending flowers. So Move those and save your file. It says place the final columns by dragging the right edge of each column using the horizontal ruler at the top of the window as a guide. So what we're going to do is do sizing these columns. The activity column is supposed to be 3.5 inches. Set at 3.5 inches. I shouldn't say 3. Yeah, I guess the first one is the measurement. The second one is set at 4.25 inches. So there's 4.5, there's 4.25. Next one out to 5.5. Six and a quarter for the next one. And the last one at 7 3/4. We're going to do window type and tables table. And click anywhere in the table and choose table select table. And then we're going to type 0.125 inside the top cell inset field. Hit enter return. Oh, to make sure that this link is there, so that it goes 0.125 for all of them. And then when the table's still selected, click Align Center. And then click anywhere on the table to deselect the cells and save your file. And we're going to merge some cells. Use the type tool in the first cell, the first row, and drag to select all the cells in that row. Or we could just do one of those again. And choose table, merge cells. And again, deselect and save. I thought we added patterns before in another one, but that's what we're doing here again. Take the type tool, click anywhere in the table to activate it. And then choose table options, alternating table option, alternating fills. And choose every other row. I'm almost positive we did this last time. And leave the default settings for the remaining options and click OK. and save. And then put your type tool over the left edge of the daily drop-in activities. And click to select it. Choose window color swatches. And select the fill box forward. And click the purple cool swatch. Then drag the tint slider to 50%. Anyhow, those of you that are in the other class working on the social cause, right? This is a way that you can create tints of a swatch in InDesign that you can use for your project when you're limited to your two colors, right? Choose edit, deselect all. Oh, you know what? Didn't, there it goes. I was going to say it didn't apply. And save your file. Take the type tool and click in the table. And then locate the proximity preview in the center of the control panel. Do we see proximity preview? Oh, we have to do table. I'm sorry. Select table. Okay, so they're talking about this thing over here. It says click all three horizontal lines. And make sure that no vertical lines are selected. Then type 0 in the control panel stroke field. And hit return. And then click all three vertical lines. And put 0.5 from stroke menu. Hit enter or return. And again, click away and deselect and save. All right, table border. We're going to take the type tool, click anywhere in the table. and do a table, select table. And then do table options, table setup. And they want us to check preview in that box. And in the table setup tab in the table border section, choose 0.5. And then click OK. And do a deselect. And do view screen mode. And preview. Do a Command 0. Do a save. Okay, now we're just going to add some images in here. We're going to take the type tool and click inside the far right cell of the table's first body row, the one attracting butterflies. And do a table select cell. And then do table convert cell to graphic cell. And then table cell options, graphic. And then after viewing the options, we just cancel, it says. So strokes and fills, rows and columns, diagonal lines, all things we could possibly add. But we just say, okay, cancel. Click inside the far right cell in the third body row. Creating gardens, right? So this one. And this time they just go drag to select a cell, which we could have done the first time. And choose window, type in tables, table to display the tables panel. And choose convert cell to graphic cell from the table panel menu. So yet another way to do the same thing. And then using the selection tool, click inside the new graphic cell in the attracting butterflies row. Oh, using the selection tool. And choose Command D or File Place. And we're going to lesson 11 and looking for butterfly JPEG. All right, to fit the cell to the image, choose object fitting, fit frame to content. Actually, one of my favorites. Because here we're not trying to smash the image down or resize the image or change its resolution. We're literally just fitting the cell around the image itself or the frame. So that's one of the ones you can definitely use. Click inside the new graphic cell in the creating garden flags row and do another place. And garden flag JPEG. And we're going to do a Command Option C, which is the shortcut for fit frame to content. Okay, then do another file place. So Command D or file place. And get the watering can JPEG. Then we're going to command click the kite file. And then click open. And so we're going to the making and flying kites row first. And click the loaded graphics icon in the last cell. Click the image of the watering can. Oh, we do tending flowers next. There we go. And then using the selection tool, click the image of the watering can and fit the cell to the frame using the keyboard shortcut of object fitting, fit frame to content, or Command Option C. So we'll do those two and save your file. All right, it says with the table panel still open, we're going to take the type tool, move the pointer over the left edge of the first body row until we get the black arrow. Drag from the first table body row, starting with attracting butterflies. Oh, I guess this one. To the last table row. With the table body rows selected, choose exactly from the row height menu. And we want to type 1 inch inside the row height field. and hit enter and return. And then choose edit, deselect, and save. All right, anchoring graphics. We're going to do a fit page and window or Command 0. Take the selection tool and select the leaf. And choose edit cut. So Command X or edit cut. And select the type tool. And click inside the table to automatically switch to the type tool. Or double click inside the table to automatically switch to the type tool. And in the first body row of the table, click immediately after illustrating biotanicals. And do a Command V or edit paste. Oh, they want us to have a space there, so. And then save your file. Take the type tool, move the pointer over the left edge of the first row until it appears as a horizontal row. This is the activity one, I guess. And select that entire row and then drag to include the second row. And with those two rows selected, choose Table Convert Rows to Header. Okay.
Do they maybe mean the daily drop-in row and the activity row?
Yeah, I got the wrong rows. That's why. It's this one. Let me deselect. And that one. And then click the type tool in the last row of the table. And choose Table Insert Row. And they want to put 4 for the number. And click below. And then click OK. And then choose Layout. Next page. Okay, notice that it has the same headers as the one on top. And then go to previous page. And then choose File Save. And take the type tool, click anywhere in the table on page 1. And choose Window Styles, Table Styles. And go New Table Style from the pop-up menu. and name it activity table. And then click OK. And using the type tool, click in the first row of the table, which says daily drop-in activities. And choose window styles, cell styles. Then click the create new cell style button at the bottom of the panel. And double click the new style 1 to open up the styles options. And name it table header. And from the paragraph styles menu, select the table head. And then click OK. All right, now that we've done that, we're going to take the type tool and click anywhere in the table. Click the activity table style in the table styles panel. And using the type tool, click in the first header row of the table. And choose table, select row to select the row, or we can do one of those. And click the table header style in the cell style panel. And then choose file, or choose edit, deselect all, and view fit page and window. And select preview if we want to see what it looks like, right? And that's our beautiful creation. So save that and put that up to canvas.